Okay, so quick story time. I recently got a small cut on my thumb. And if you are familiar with Android phones, I'm using my iPhone to record this right now, but Android, you can use your thumbprint or fingerprint, whatever you program it to be, in order to get into your phone. Now, my little cut on my thumb was significant enough. It was so small, but it was significant enough that it changed the thumbprint so that I could not unlock my phone using that finger. And I want you to think about this because our thumbprints are so incredibly unique, right? Like there's no two people in the world that have the exact same thumbprint. It got me thinking that fingerprints are just like the mantle that you carry. It's like this divine blueprint. It's incredibly specific to who you are. The mantle assessment is something that I created to help people understand what that divine blueprint is, because as I keep saying, God is the same yesterday, today, and always, and the way that his work manifests in the world is the same. And so people who carried specific mantles with specific tasks 2, 3, 4,000 years ago, it still manifests the same in today's world, just culturally more relevant. Meaning that there are still people who carry a Deborah mantle of leadership, or maybe a David mantle of worship, or an Elijah mantle of prophecy and prophetic gifting. Now, there's 23 different mantles. When you take the mantle assessment, it's free, by the way, it's going to give you your top 3. There are 10,626 different permutations of mantles that you can receive. That is incredibly specific. So while it's not, a one-of-a-kind situation the same way that our thumbprint is, it's still very precise and very unique. At this point, hundreds of people have taken the assessment, and I can unequivocally tell you that no two people who have already taken the assessment have the exact same permutation of mantles. So if you're in this place where you are trying to unlock destiny or trying to figure out why things aren't working for you, maybe you have a cut on your thumb. I don't mean that literally. I mean that maybe there is something about the blueprint that you are following that is out of alignment. And that's why things are not falling into place. You are not able to unlock as quickly as you would like to. But I do have good news, because once that cut on my thumb healed, I was then able to go back in and unlock my phone with my thumbprint. I think it's the same for your life. Once you align with one of the 10,626 blueprints that exist, everything changes. You begin to walk more boldly in your calling. You understand with clarity and confidence who God wants you to be, and you're excited to show up in that way. And I hope that that's something that excites you. If it does, then you can go to mantleassessment.com. You can take the assessment for free. I've said it once and I'll say it again, this is not a quiz. You will not open up the mantle assessment and finish all of the questions in 15 minutes. It wasn't designed to be that way. Some people have messaged me and said they cried while answering the questions. Some people messaged me and said they were convicted while answering the questions. I don't know if that was my intention in writing the questions the way that I wrote them, but if it is revealing something inside of you, then that's a good thing, because it's aligning you or realigning you back to where you are supposed to be and where you were always meant to exist.